AIM has started its legacy as a pioneer business school in Asia. It was founded in 1968 by Harvard Business School Advisory Group, academicians, and prominent business leaders. As the first school in Southeast Asia to receive the AACHB accreditation in 2004, AIM has set the standards for the new generation of leaders, managers, entrepreneurs, and innovators who are ready to make an impact on society. Our graduates are leaders who inspire and transform their industries. Becoming a student of AIM is the first step to creating a legacy as a leader. The Institute carries on its legacy through its 4 esteemed schools, each with its own focus. AIM has established 4 schools to cater to the ever-changing needs of the Asian market.
We believe that the right training and development of leadership skills are important in today's business context and environment. At SEAL, we offer programs that aim to produce professional, entrepreneurial, and socially responsible business and development leaders. We provide results-oriented courses that are designed to broaden the skills and competencies of leaders so they can contribute to organizational growth and success and achieve personal career advancement.
For almost 55 years, AIM has been offering graduate programs designed for professionals who seek to enhance their craft and leadership skills. In 2023, the Institute will start its first undergraduate program geared towards setting the path for young, resolute, business-minded, and tech-savvy students on their way to becoming trailblazers. By covering the management skills and knowledge needed from the start to finish, AIM's undergraduate and graduate programs are taught in an environment most conducive to learning to shape the leaders of tomorrow. An engaging learning environment can make all the difference in students' performance and motivation. That's why AIM provides a modern and immersive setting to help future business leaders achieve their full potential. By continuously transforming our campus, we keep up with the evolving industries and use modern technologies to teach our students. The AIM Conference Center, the case rooms, and the Aboitiz Tech Space are equipped with multiple large LED screens for deeply engaging teaching and learning modality. Each space is also furnished with the latest technology to make the communication between the professors and students truly interactive. Our campus also has meeting rooms where students can convene, share ideas, and form lifelong partnerships with one another. AIM's multinational population also approximates a global atmosphere on campus. Our community engages in an open exchange of ideas and experience with the people from various cultures and industries. This type of learning environment shapes well-rounded and globally competent professionals. Our professors hail from different corners of the world. With their diverse backgrounds, they offer students a broad outlook and knowledge. The Institute also provides international academic networks and programs to open a world of opportunities and connections for our future leaders and managers. By nurturing students in an engaging and multicultural learning environment, they are prepared to create their own legacy. AIM continues to raise the standards of leadership. Through our rigorous programs, immersive learning environment, and world-class professors, our graduates are poised to lead, inspire, and transform industries. As a living proof of Institute excellent education, our alumni carry on AIM's legacy through their own success stories.
After immersing in an engaging learning environment, I'm confident that I can lead with passion, inspire lifelong change, and transform organizations from both public and private sectors.
Good evening, everyone. A warm welcome to the program webinar for the Postgraduate Diploma in General Management by the Asian Institute of Management. It is great to see you all present for this session. My name is Sahil. I am from Emeritus. I am from the program advisory team. Firstly, it's my honor to and privilege that we have Professor Alberto here to take us through this program. The agenda for the webinar would be where first we'll understand a little bit about Asian Institute of Management. We'll also understand about Emeritus. What is the outcome in this 12 months that you will dedicate towards this program? We'll cover the modules that are being shared or you will learn in this 12 months. Key highlights of the program will be shared. The alumni benefits and certificate once you complete the program. We will go through the program details, and at the end, we will open the floor for your questions. Just an information, once we have the question and answers done, there is an exciting offer for you, so please hold back. A little bit about Emeritus. So we partner with the best universities across the world. We have collaborated with Asian Institute of Management to create online courses like this one. And Emeritus has already served more than 250,000 students across the world. Professor Albert G. Mateo is the head at the university. He is going to conduct this webinar for us. He will answer all your questions, but a quick introduction about him. He has more than 34 years of progressive experience in general management, finance, human resources. In the past, he has also worked with multinational organizations like HP, Pfizer in Philippines, where he was a president and managing director. Professor Alberto, I would welcome you or request you to take this webinar ahead and share your insights. Over to you.
All right, thank you very much, Sahil. And of course, thank you to all our participants who are present today. All right, I hope that despite the weather, you are all safe and sound, no, as you are participating, no, to know more about this program. Okay, next slide, Sahil. So in essence, no, what we have done is to provide you information. Okay, next slide. Thank you. All right, information about who we are, what we do, and the like. So as many of you know, AIM has been existing in the Philippines for more than 50 years already. All right, and we are a premier business school. We are the first and the only AACSB accredited school, which is deemed to be the global standard, no, in quality business education. So around the world, only those universities or institutes who were able to actually uphold very solid academic rigor in the way they develop programs, in the way they approach teaching, in the way they are developing different types of learning modalities, then AACSB seal of excellence is actually accorded to them. So you're not just be joining any other school, but you will be joining the best in the Philippines, and of course one of the best in Asia and around the world. So next slide. So we have developed this program intended for professionals who do not have the exact time to actually go into our program formally, all right, in the institute. Okay, can you move to the next slide? Thank you. All right, so what we do is I will, okay, so can I have my next slide, please? Thank you. All right, so I think it's not moving on my side. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, so majority of the things that we need to do is, this is, as mentioned a while ago by Sahil, this is a postgraduate diploma in general management. So what we wanted to do with this program is that during the 1 year that you will be with us, no, online and also during virtual session, is to be able for you to appreciate the different functions in management, no, as applied in business, as applied actually in actual practice, no. So definitely the different professors and faculty who were chosen to do this program in different areas of specialization is for us to give you a flavor of what is expected, what is actually the most important thing in different disciplines within a business enterprise, no? Whether that's going to be in the area of financial management, operations management, maybe in marketing, in human resource management, and the like. So we want you to actually have a good flavor of all of those key functions in order for you to become, in order for you to contribute more, no, in your respective responsibilities. So definitely, we have incorporated a particular portion on analytics because now with the explosion of data, right, given by digital transformation, it is important for all the leaders to be making decisions based on data-driven factors, all right, and the like, so that you will now be able to learn that and, of course, assimilate that in your team development so that you know how to manage a very good, effective team. So understand financial implications for businesses, all right? Because at the end of the day, majority of businesses, in order for them to survive, no, either for profit or non-profit, both of them will have to really become more viable in terms of their operation. So financial acumen will also be very good for you to learn, all right? That you will get when you enroll in the program. And of course, have an opportunity to network, no? Because definitely these are the things that will allow you to be able to now practice, learn some more with respect to different opportunities. No? So you have now an opportunity to network during live sessions with the faculty over and above the sessions that you will be going through on your own, right? So that you can learn anytime, anywhere, no? As part of your journey in this postgraduate diploma in general management. So you will be going through the latest trends in digital marketing, so that we now, with the advent of very active social media, all right, either in Facebook, in Instagram, in TikTok, and the like. So how do we now ensure that we are remain to be present, no, in any of these communication platforms that many of our clients, no, and customers are very familiar with? All right, so that we can really identify how to grow, where to grow, and innovate, no, in terms of driving growth in the organization. All right. So the next slide. In essence, the postgraduate diploma in management will be subdivided into 7 major modules, no, or programs. So we will start off our module with business analytics for decision making. No? I already mentioned a while ago. So here, Professor Mateo Escobedo will be the one to share with you the ins and outs of how to do analysis in order for you to maximize the various information that is available in your database, in your CRM, maybe in your financial systems, maybe from surveys and everything. Right, so that you can make informed decisions collectively on what's going to be good for the business. All right, so it will be a combination of technical aspects about analytics, right? Because definitely you have to know how to analyze, how to make use of tools available, software that can be good for you to use in order for you to interpret a lot of this data into meaningful insights, no, that will be good for decision making. All right, so that will be the first topic that you'll be going through in the program. Then the second one, needless to say, is of course about people management. No, one of the things that is very important for a lot of people to learn is that we're not just longer responsible about the results. We're not just responsible about keeping the KPIs delivered, about the different outcomes, no, that is expected of us, no, regardless of our function and the responsibility that we have. We're not just responsible for those. We're responsible over and above those is actually managing the people under us, so that these people who are under our charge will be able to deliver the KPIs, the results, and the outcome needed. So it could be that the focus could be the same, right? But the means of getting there is different. because instead of actually you being able to now take charge of the entire business, you are empowering people, you are developing people, you are mentoring people, you are training people in order for them to be the best that they can be so that they can deliver the KPI, the results, and the outcome. All right, and the like. So again, the ultimate goal and the ultimate outcome could be the same, but the means to get there is a bit different. So in people management, so we have quite a number of faculty who will be able to share with you, all right, different models of leadership, how to do coaching properly, how to now emanate the different style of managing people whenever you have attracted them to join your organization, whenever you are now developing them into the best talent that they can be, how to actually engage with them while they are in the company in order for them to be very productive, to be value adding to the organization. Of course, in the end, how to retain them. All right, so that you can maximize the relationship that you have as an employer and your employees. So that will be the coverage of people management. And then, of course, the next topic would be about operations and supply management, particularly nowadays. No? I think after the pandemic, one of the things that really this crisis has taught us is about resiliency in our operations, making sure that we have a business continuity plan, to make sure that all of the different pillars of our operations are battle tested against all those possible crises that may happen in the future. Because during the pandemic, maybe it's a health related crisis, but in another instance in the future, right? Who knows, right? It may be a different type of situation and challenge that we will have to manage and operate. All right, and consider, all right, in terms of the way we manage the business. So that's why in the third module, we will now talk about quality, service management, operations management, and how to now navigate the different models on how to manage your supply chain. If you are in manufacturing, if you are doing a bit of procuring different things from different sites and the like, how do you now manage that? And of course, in number 4 is about financial statements. It's about financial acumen. So I will be the one who will be handling the program. So it's a very comprehensive program regarding making you understand the basics of financial management, how to read financial statements, how to organize, and for you to appreciate what goes into the financial information that you are getting on a normal basis coming from your finance department or accounting department. How do we now manage cost within the organization, within our structure, so that you can be able to now draft a way of improving efficiencies with respect to your overall cost structure. And in the end, make some analysis and decisions as a result of that. Whether are you going to expand? Are you going to buy a new equipment? Or are you going to actually keep on renovating or repairing old facilities and the like? So which one should you go? Right? So again, all of decisions are there that many leaders are facing, but a lot of it will be based on how you justify the financial ROI for each of the decisions that you'll be making. So again, our intention is to make sure that all of the different participants who will be enrolled in the program will basically understand the different facets of finance, operations, people management, and of course, or HR, and of course, marketing. All right. And then from there, because we are really entering in the era of globalization, that's why international business is also included as part of this. Because definitely one of the things that we wanted to ensure is that not only that we are focused on the business, we're going to make the business very, very competitive, very world-class, so to speak. So by understanding the different facets of how to manage a business on an international arena, that will be a very good information in order for you to continuously add value to the business that you're in, to the company that you are in today, in order for it to be very competitive and the like. That's why the program will also segue into entrepreneurship and innovation as part of it. So Definitely, we will share with you leading practices on how to do innovation. Because based on according to recent statistics, many innovations that many companies make are actually failing. And why is that? Because majority of the perspective of many companies whenever they are innovating is inwardly focused. All right, so meaning it only talks about your capability, the technology available, maybe what you are good at, and the like. No, but it doesn't uh, consider much the perspective of the end user, the customers, the clients, and the like. So here, we're now going to share with you leading formula that many innovative companies are doing in order for them to support the growth objectives of the organization. And of course, how to have that particular entrepreneurial mindset because business as usual is no longer acceptable in today's day and age. No? That all those people who will think that they have been successful anyway for the past few years, so all I need to do is just keep on, making myself visible to the same clients that I have, right, and I'll be okay, right? But with many in a very volatile, uncertain, complex, and ambiguous environment, I'm sure you will agree with me that having an entrepreneurial mindset is such an important ingredient in order for a company to grow. Because when you have that mindset on how to become an entrepreneur, even though we are all working, we are all business leaders, we will be able to be open-minded about possibilities, about different way of achieving things. As we always say it, there's 1,000 ways of skinning a cat, right? So, but one thing that can prevent you from doing that is actually your BAU mindset. So that's why having an entrepreneurship mindset will be very good in order for you to just keep on becoming curious, we keep on becoming interested to explore many things that can actually help or grow the organization or the company that you're in. All right. And of course, we will not be, a management program will not be complete if you will not talk about marketing. All right. We'd have a slant on particularly digital marketing. Because as you probably have observed, majority of marketing has shifted a lot to the social media on the digital platforms. A lot of businesses now are becoming present in e-commerce, maybe in their own e-commerce platform or even some marketplaces that are already available. So I saw a participant, for example, from Canada. So companies like Amazon and the like. Now, so many companies today, they will have to think about how to now leverage all of these possibilities in order for their company and their brand to be much known. All right. In the Philippines, of course, many companies now are competing in Lazada, in Shopee. Now, TikTok is becoming, is actually gaining ground in terms of a viable marketplace so that a lot of these organizations who would like to sell their products and services can access a lot of these mass-based type of platforms, and the like. Of course, Facebook will continue to be there, all right, as a main vehicle for you to be able to reach your clients, to actually convey all your messages, and the like. So, but managing all of these requires a different set of mentality, because traditional marketing is a bit different, all right, versus digital marketing, because a lot of the digital platforms have their own algorithms, all right, that will actually help you or prevent you from achieving the goals that you need, as opposed to the to the traditional platform. All you need to do is resources and money, and then people will know you. People will become aware of what you do, what you offer, and the value proposition that you bring. But nowadays, traditional marketing is actually being challenged, because not majority of the people and consuming public and a lot of decision makers are still in the traditional or offline side of the business. So that's why all of these things are very important, and we have selected a lot of good faculty from AIM who have different experiences, both in the academe as well as in the practitioner, in order for the learnings from these different programs to be highly relatable. You can actually see that now as part and parcel of your organization, all right, of your learning to become a leader and a manager, all right, and the like. So that will be the content of the program. And the next slide, we will now show you what's in store for you, no? All right. So as Sahil mentioned, one of the things that is very important for you to consider is that you will be joining not just any ordinary training company. I'm sure that you have encountered different online providers, different types of training organizations currently or in the past. So the one thing that is different when you work with AIM is that we are still a business school. All right. So meaning we have to ensure that all of these different topics and knowledge that we're going to have is actually based on leading practices. All right. Around the world. All right, so they must be supported by use cases, references that that actually supports why we are doing that. No? So sometimes there are many other training companies that they just curate information and materials with no significant amount of research that went into the curation of that particular training program. All right, so that's one consideration that you will have to consider, all right, or factor in choosing which particular program that you will be deciding to enroll in. And then second is that, of course, since AIM is an ASASB accredited and the only one in the Philippines, all right, so most of our cases are actually taken from our affiliation with Harvard, all right, because if you will see our history, the reason why AIM came to being is because of Harvard Business School, all right. They really wanted to come to Asia, but since they cannot really come here physically, what they have done instead is to partner with business luminaries as well as established schools or universities during the time and forge the creation of AIM. That's why over those 50 years that we have been existing in the Philippines, we have kept all our legacy of excellence and association with our, as we call it, founding fathers, all right, which includes Harvard, all right, a business school. And because of that, of course, we have to ensure that the faculty that we have in the program are actually are experts in their field. No? As what Sahil mentioned to you a while ago, so prior to joining AIM about 8 years ago, to be working just like you. I used to be managing various multinational organizations. I was in finance, I was in HR, I was in business development, I was moved into general management, and the like now, and now I'm full-time in academia. So all of us here at AIM have the same or less the same type of background, all right? We did have our own stint in corporations, in industries, maybe in government, maybe in nonprofit organizations, institutions before becoming a faculty. All right, so that's you now have the best of both worlds of faculty who is not able only to teach very well, but also were able to do it in the past. So here, it's not the saying that for those who cannot teach, right, that is not applicable to AIM because majority of our faculty have proven it because of their past experience and now are actually relaying all of their academic researches, all right, to the students that they are teaching or managing. Okay, and of course, we make this program very, very flexible and adaptable, depending on your situation as a learner. All right, so definitely in our a lot of our programs, all right, so they are very scheduled in nature. So when you enroll, even both our graduate programs, all of our master's programs, all of our executive programs, outside of this is actually conducted on a particular schedule format. All right, so either you will do it on a Friday evening, on a whole day, Saturday. If you're taking any of our master's programs, if you're taking some of our executive education programs, sometimes you will have classes on a Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, or a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, either morning or afternoon, and that's a fixed time. All right, but we understand and we recognize that different people have different, loads in terms of their work that may prevent them from having that regularity type of a commitment in terms of time. So that's why, in tune with the times, then we have created, of course, in partnership with Emeritus, to come up with a program whose modality will be very good for all those people who are always on the go, who are actually always on the field, who are doing, a lot of travels and the like, who are very busy managing their own business and the like, so that they would like to learn and apply some of these learnings in their own business, in their own functions, in their respective roles, but do not create a lot of significant toll, no, in terms of their commitment in time. So here, a majority of our learning have been, or the course materials have been pre-recorded by all of these faculty already mentioned. So you can actually, learn, listen to these experts and the like anytime, anywhere. During that particular duration of period, and we will monitor your progress towards that particular milestone that we are having for each of these modules, no? Because again, the entire program, even though it's a very flexible manner, you have to complete the program within a year. All right, and then the system is you'll be having your learning management system, and you'll be able to know if you are actually ahead or at par or behind, all right, the regular expectation from a participant. So that's how very flexible it is. And of course, we will have live and interactive sessions. We really cannot do away with your ability to actually work with faculty. I think AIM has been known in that field for a while, so we have remained that portion. So for every module that you will actually have live sessions equivalent for all the faculty who taught in that module. All right, and we have selected different topics that we think would be very good to supplement all the videos that you've seen, all right, and actually translate that to an actual live class that we're going to have with you and also the different classmates that you have for the cohort. All right, and of course, in the end, when you graduate, one thing that is good for you is that, of course, you will become an alumni of AIM. There will be a formal graduation, all right, for this program. So you have now an opportunity to network, right? And you will be admitted in the alumni community during graduation. And you have now an immense opportunity to access our different type of services, available to the school, whether they are continuing knowledge and learning, right, through our Knowledge Resource Center. If you want to go to the campus, if you want to network with all of our almost 50,000 graduates who are present and doing business in the Philippines or abroad. So all of those, we do have a career service office. You will now have an access to the different clients that are tapping AIM to support all of their, recruitment and talent development. All right, and of course, you have now an opportunity as a talent to provide our career service office for any openings that you have in your respective company. So it's a dual thing that you can partner with us in order for that to be a win-win situation for all participants. All right, next slide. Then now, when you become an alumni of AIM, definitely you will be given a certificate, all right, a postgraduate diploma. So the way it is stacked is this. Now, imagine you had your bachelor's degree. So a postgraduate certificate will be a level higher than a bachelor's degree. So we have that, a postgraduate certificate, for example, in financial management, or a postgraduate certificate in marketing and the like. So that is a level higher than bachelor's, but lower than a diploma program. So from a postgraduate certificate, we will now go into the higher level, which is a postgraduate diploma. All right, and in here, since this is a one-year program, you will be getting already a postgraduate diploma in general management. All right, so there is another program that we are running also with Emeritus, and that's what we call the UWA Global MBA. So when you finish this at some point in time in the future, after you completed the program, so by University of West Australia, so that's UWA, if your credentials is acceptable to them, then you can carry over the learning and the certificate from this postgraduate diploma and then become an entry if you want to continue that with our online partner, again, University of West Australia, which is more or less in the same modality as this one, because we really have prepared this program with them in mind as a partner. All right. So next slide. All right. So and once you graduate, all right, after a year, I mentioned a while ago that you'll be gaining access not only to the knowledge resource center and the like. You will not be able to access only the different alumni community that we have. You can, for networking, for business partnerships, and the like. We have very good luminary graduates of AIM. Majority of them, have created their own businesses. They are now CEOs and C-suite levels of different organizations. So you now have an opportunity to work with them, all right, and explore them, communicate with them, and the like. So, and also you will have your own page, as a class in this particular My AIM Connect. All right, so that the entire batch for this cohort for the postgraduate diploma in general management, you will now be able to link together, work together on any other endeavors related to AIM or not related to AIM, and maybe mutually beneficial for all the members of this class. No? And of course, since we are the School of Executive Education and Lifelong Learning, right? So support, and because of your affinity to AIM and SEAL, so all of your courses moving forward, all right, for your postgraduate studies, no, if you want to do different types of courses and the like, specialized ones, and the like after you graduate, then you will already be entitled 20% discount on all courses moving forward, no? And that discount is lifetime. All right, because learning never stops, right? So if you're currently in business, in corporations, and then later on you would like to be a consultant, for instance. So we do have a postgraduate certificate in management consulting. So you may want to take that course, and then you will be getting a 20% discount if you want to be a consultant. Now, if you want to, let's say, open up a business, for example. So let's say you are a medical professional, no? You are either a doctor, maybe a veterinarian, a dermatologist, no? A physical therapist, and the like. So after, or a dentist and the like. So I know of some people in those fields who enter this program. Then at some point in time, you don't want to do your professional work anymore. You wanted to expand. You wanted to put up your own business and the like. So all those courses that are related, for example, in setting up a business, so you can enroll in those, and then you can get the benefit of the same discount, no? As I mentioned. So regardless of the track that you wanted to pursue, midstream of your career, at the end of your career, just like myself, no, when I retired from my corporate work, right? So I decided to focus on just learning and learning and learning, so that there's more opportunity for me to share and incorporate a lot of my vast experience in corporation together with these leading frameworks and thoughts, no, and knowledge, no, to my students. And of course, needless to say, you will have an access to our Knowledge Resource Center. We have all those subscriptions that we have, from statistics to economics to a lot of these articles, so that you will be able to now become a lifelong learner, all right, and the like. And of course, as an alumni of AIM, you'll all be invited already. You'll be part of the roster of alumni who will be invited over to the different types of activities that we do for our alumni at AIM. So either brewing at AIM, which is a breakfast learning fora, all right, for all of our graduates, whether done physically here at AIM or virtually via Zoom. You can attend all of our reunions. There's a golf tournament and the like, a lot of different social activities and the like. So you'll be able to now get to know all of these activities in store for alumni once you graduate, and you will now be having an access to the My AIM app. All right, and that's where you'll be able to see a lot of these things. So again, what we are building is not only for you to take away certain learning, all right, out of the program, but we wanted you to actually become a community of practice, no, a community of practitioners, that you were able to get the best type of executive education from AIM, and to be able to make use of that to network with like-minded people who actually value a lot of quality in terms of their own development. All right. So I hope this particular set of information was helpful in order for you to assess whether this program is really for you. I think Sahil will share with you the start date of the program and the enrollment details, no? And the like before we open up the floor for any questions that you might have. All right. So Sahil, you can take it from here.
Thank you so much, Professor Alberto. Thank you for all the insights that you shared. Now, this program is a 12-month program, like Professor said, and you will only need 7 to 9 hours of time dedication per week. So all the flexibility that you need is there in this program. You will pay 3,250 US dollars for the entire 1 year, along with the lifetime association with the university as an alumni. And this cohort will start on 27th of September. We are going to open the floor for your questions, but after the question and answers, just hold on for more exciting offers. So we are, open to your questions. I can see a few of them answered, but if there are more questions, please post it in. So Dominic has a question here. Professor, would you like to take ahead this question?
Sorry, say that again.
There's a question by Dominic. Would you like to
All right.
answer it?
Okay. All right. Will the first day be a face-to-face session? Okay. So all of the courses, all of our sessions will be virtual. All right. So because as I mentioned a while ago, we have designed this to be very adaptable to different situations. So majority of the program will either be asynchronous in nature, meaning you'll be able to now study on your own and the like. And of course, after a period of time, you're going through the materials that we have created for you, then all of this now will be accorded to you, right, on a virtual sense. Now, because definitely there will be a lot of different participants coming from different parts of the country, whether from Cebu, from Davao, Iloilo, and the like. So organizing a particular face-to-face session or an online program like this may be disadvantageous for some who will not be able to practically make it. So in order for us to be able to make this consistent with the modality that we have created this program for, then all of the sessions will either be virtual live, all right, via Zoom, and then of course, then all of the materials that have been pre-recorded can be accessible to you via the learning management system, all right, called Canvas, right, and you'll now be able to access all these materials. And of course, during the time that you are making submissions, assignments, and the like, then you now have an opportunity to do that. All right.
Thank you, Professor.
All right. So are there any other questions that you would like to ask? Does this AIM offer this program? Yes. All right. Good question, George. All right. So this particular program is offered actually. So you'll be working on cohort basis. All right. So definitely once you start the program in September, so all of you will be going through the same pace and track, right, as a cohort. So, but after there might be another batch that is coming in maybe in December. All right. So again, different times and the like. So, but nevertheless, there's no better time to actually start learning than today, right? Because again, as I mentioned, the modality of the program is highly asynchronous in nature. So you have to, you can be able to access learning at any time of the day, any time of the week. all right, what's convenient for you. But we were going to monitor how you are progressing to these types of learning objectives and goals, no? With that. All right. What is the best use of the live session? Of course, definitely it will be an opportunity for the professor to highlight certain things. You have an opportunity to ask questions, definitely. And of course, reinforce some of the learnings that can be good for collaboration with your classmates. No? So you'll have an opportunity to discuss maybe a case with your co-learning co-participants in the program who are present in those live sessions. That is now an opportunity for you to network, no, with your cohort mates, no, for the program. So again, as I mentioned, typically you will have after each of these modules, you'll have an equivalent number of live sessions with the faculty, and then the topic of that was selected among the topics that you have already seen in the videos. No, so the purpose of that is to supplement the discussions that has happened right in the video, and then of course it will further illustrate its application moving forward. All right, so I hope I answered your question.
Thank you, Professor. Professor, actually, he wanted to understand how can, are there any other channels where, they can ask? Can you
All
answer
right.
this?
Of course, definitely. In the learning management system, there will be I think, a program manager. So any questions that you will have, so they'll provide you feedback and the like. You will now have an opportunity. All your submissions will be checked and provided with feedback by the team. So definitely, if you have any queries, any difficulty along the way, there will be a dedicated team who is going to help you, all right, in any questions or challenges that you might have in the program. So you will not be left on your own, all right, definitely. So there will be a dedicated point person that will be once you enroll, and then we will let you know their email addresses, their how to reach them, and then you can share your concerns, questions, and the like, no, with respect to your learning as part of the program. All right. So if you have any questions regarding enrollment and the like, so I think Vinita has already or Jonah has provided to you the email addresses, all right, of our program managers who are enlisting all of the interested enrollees to the program. So feel free, all right, to either email them. All right, there's a link already to the application. If you want to enroll, if you want to inquire, if you want to know more about the details of the program, aside from what I've mentioned during this info session, you can actually download the brochure, all right, as provided you already in the webinar chat link. All right, so I hope this information will be useful in order for you to evaluate how this is going to be good for you. All right, so I think there's a poll that has been triggered. All right,
Yes.
so I will be something in store for you when you complete. All right.
Thank you so much, Professor, for answering all the questions. Now, regarding the offer, all of you guys who have attended this session, you would be getting a $250 tuition assistance, meaning $250 will be waived off. And this offer will be available for the next 48 hours. We have a deadline for the application tomorrow. Since you have joined in, you will have 48 hours to get this benefit. Also, you can refer your friends and colleagues. Every successful enrollment from your reference, you will receive $325 as a cashback. So please do refer your friends and colleagues. It's always, good to have someone to study with, and you get the monetary benefit as well. So it's an honor, Professor Alberto. Thank you so much for sharing your insights about the program. Thank you for taking out time to share your valuable knowledge and all the insights about this program. I would also, acknowledge the tremendous effort that you have put in preparing for this session. Thank
Right,
you
thank
all the
very much.
participants as well. You're welcome, Professor.
Thank you.
Thank you for all the engaging question and answers as well. Your responses to the queries have clarified all the doubts and I am sure sparked further interest in the subject.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.